I'm Jill. I live at Acres of Diamonds, and I wanted to walk you through my story of addiction. I used drugs for quite some time in my life, and I've been to, including Acres of Diamonds, 20 facilities in the last 7 years.
When I realized the name of this benefit was going to be a gift of hope, it brought to my memory when I had lost all hope. I had gone to rehabs when Jill was in rehab, and I had gone to some counseling sessions. And it was very sad to me because I realized that they never gave much of a success rate. It was like 2%, or they'd look at you and just act like they could understand my sorrow, but they never gave me hope. I remember going home and crying and saying, God, how can we live through this anymore? We had gone through so much pain. And in fact, we had really even planned her funeral thinking that we didn't know where she was and that we wondered if we would ever see our daughter again. We had heard about this place and that it was a really good place, so we called and they just happened to have a bed for her.
I came to Acres 4 years ago and really had thought that I was ready to change. I was ready to change, but I wasn't giving 100% of myself to the Lord and to the program. I wasn't taking everything that they had to offer. I was still doing it Jill's way. And with that, in doing it my way, I relapsed, and because of the zero tolerance at Acres, I was asked to leave. Through that, I ended up with a 6-year prison sentence. I've been out for 5 months now, and I'm currently living at Acres of Diamonds again. When you get out of prison, you have to have an approved place of living. I was all set up at my sister's, ready to get back into society and see my family, and it's funny how at the last minute God wanted me here.
This was a total ray of hope for us. She met friends here. This was a Christian facility. The leadership went way beyond the call of duty in helping her with a lot of things in her life that needed to be squared away. She got her counseling here, counseling on addiction, counseling and Bible study to learn to walk God's way.
The reason I wanted to come here is being clean and coming off drugs is one thing, but if you can get acclimated back into society, I feel like you can do anything, and I don't think I could have done that on my own. I have counselors and mentors and staff literally 24 hours a day that we have at our disposal. We have got group therapy on Monday nights. We've just started this Genesis program that is incredible. It's a Christian-based recovery. It's kind of like the 12 steps, but you're just going through and you're digging and you're getting to the root of your problems.
What I like about the Acres of Diamonds is they take care of the spirit, soul, and body of a person. There's the financial help, there is the physical help, there is a mental and emotional help, and there's a spiritual help. They cover all areas of the human being, and I think that that's very important that they do that.
In my life, I have needed accountability. I had structure and I had a good upbringing, but as an adult, I was never accountable. And they hold us accountable here. They hold us very accountable here. Since I was gone for a couple years, I've redone my driver's license, which was a mess, hit and run, high-speed chase. It wasn't just a little thing. I've gotten my driver's license. I am now going to school. I'm going to be a CPN, drug and alcohol counselor. In the long run, you know, we're supposed to live as far as my sobriety one day at a time, but I also have a secret dream, and that would be to help Acres open a home. So if you have a house you want to donate, I'll run it.
Our whole family has looked at this, and we are seeing a change and a difference, and we're very grateful to God and what He has done in Jill's life and in ours as well.
When I was in prison, the verse that always came to me was Romans 12:2. Don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's been my prayer, and we can pray that, but we also need to live that, and we need to act on that. We can't just pray it and ask for God, you know, transform my mind. It's just also an action, and Acres helps with that. I wouldn't trade Acres for anything in the whole world. There's nowhere else I would want to be. It's not a shelter, it's my home.